Man, this is the world we live in, man. And the more you understand the stock market, the crypto market, the financial markets in general, the more you understand that where we live at, and the more you realize that's really all that matters. Yeah. Like these billionaires and these big money players, they don't care about nothing else but this market. So, because and everything that we do in our day-to-day lives has to do with this market. It all connects back to this market. Oh, inflation's high, the market. Oh, inflation's low, the market. Or whatever, the market.
Right.
Trump said this, the market.
And as a people, right, I want the full circle wealth, man. The main goal is to get you out of that box thinking about only the groceries being high and the gas being high. You got to really take that. So also, what we did at the beginning of this Wealth Wednesdays was first we started with the fundamentals, then we moved to the charts and we seen the technical analysis. We full circle want to get you out of that box where you can actually see something, a headline, dig into it, look it up, figure out what moved the market, how it moved the market, and what you can do to position yourself to be in a better position in the future. You got to take yourself out of that small box and not thinking about gas at being $7, right? Understand the why behind it. Understand how important it is for you to have that knowledge in your back pocket and keep that in your mind as you go through your day-to-day. You know what I'm saying? Getting through the you know what I'm saying, the year that maybe that small freight, that small term of, let's call it turmoil. Uh-huh. Yeah, man, understanding how to get through that and navigate, reading the charts, looking at the charts, getting better at both fundamental and technical analysis, both top tier. And if you don't know, that is the structure of every show, every week. We going through fundamental and technical analysis, looking at companies, looking at what they did for the day. We're in the middle of the week every Wednesday, so we look at the first 2 days, figure out what we're going for the remaining 2, or I guess the 3. Figure out what we're doing for the next 2 days. Uh-huh. And capitalize off of those week by week. We go week by week, man. For 7 months in the year, you ain't got nothing but time to understand and learn, as well as the midterms. We didn't even low-key talk about that. When is the midterms? Hey Siri. When is the U.S. midterm?
2026 United States elections is on Tuesday, November 3rd.
November, damn. Uh-huh. I thought it was a lot closer than that, but yes, sir. Let me see. All seats. Okay. So this is why this is important. I see a lot of the times where a lot of the seats here, House of Reps, is usually more Republican. You know what I'm saying? All of the seats are up for election. I didn't know that. I wasn't aware of that. I thought it was, yeah. As well as 39 state and territorial governor seats are on the ballot. So we're having kind of like a real shift. The Senate is staying low-key the same at about 35% of the seats. But yeah, cool. I just wanted to, that's fire.
Yeah, stay tuned for when this happens. Flash will break down midterm elections, man. Okay. I don't know nothing about the political party stuff, man. I'm gonna have to learn with y'all that day. You want to hop into Bitcoin a little bit before we get into the webinar? How you feeling?
Yeah, let's hop into Bitcoin, man. Let me see. Getting into it. We still rolling?
Yeah.
We still rolling. How much time we got?
50 minutes.
50 minutes. Cool. Bitcoin chart. Let's go on a weekly. Space it out just a little bit, man. Doing our technical analysis. We're starting from all-time highs up here. Let's make it green. And then this is from last year in October. So let's look at this year alone. This year alone, this is our all-time highs here. I'm gonna mark that blue. All-time high this year. And this is our all-time low, which we are currently sitting at. Oh, that was weird. Currently sitting at here. I'm gonna mark this red. Now, as you can see, we are in a steady decline from all-time highs, which is here at the beginning of the year. With places to look at primarily about right here, we had this zone. I'm gonna turn it white. We have this zone here that's prominent. We touched that multiple times, man. About right here as well. Multiple rejections around this level. Maybe let's go in a little bit closer to try to find a smaller range. It's kind of real jam packed together, but price is sitting at 60,000 currently. Let me go back. Currently, we were sitting at this range here, right? We're sitting around here. Let me go to the 4 hour. It looks a little bit cleaner. We're sitting around here. Not too much movement. There hasn't been too much going on in the crypto market. I had talked about it yesterday a little bit in Tuesday Takedown, that a class action lawsuit is being put against MicroStrategy, which they buy Bitcoin and leverage it to buy even more Bitcoin and use investor money to buy more Bitcoin. And so they have a class action lawsuit that is taken out on them because the same thing about how Netflix is doing it. Their CEO kind of like making sure that the investor money is being used in the right way. But Michael Saylor isn't indicted yet. He is the face of MicroStrategy, and so he has a class action lawsuit basically saying that, are you using the money the right way?
Yeah.
Right. And so that is something that is extremely important. We did just have a 4 hour run up though. About 3%, getting out of that $50,000, the higher 50,000 range, and crossing into this higher or lower 60,000 territory. I do want to look at the overall crypto market real quick, just to see that it is not Bitcoin season. Not Bitcoin season, but it is altcoin season, man. We got altcoins sitting at 50 for the indicator leading toward altcoins, man. If I go here, as you can see, there's multiple coins that have done numbers, man. I broke this down a little bit yesterday. Here we go. We got altcoins doing numbers. If you look at this chart here, this is just one of the ones. What happened? This is the one that's at the top. Let's bring this down here. Date and range. Right at the top. 2,400%, man. So that's a 24x, almost 25x. You see that this is just the top coin currently in the last 7 days. Let me go back. Last 7 days, this is the altcoin. Jumped from 0.07 all the way to $1.50. We got a lot of fear in the market right now. What is up with Bitcoin? What is up with the crypto market, man? Pump Fund is doing numbers as well. Like a lot of movement coming through for the crypto market. A couple weeks or last Wednesday or last Tuesday, we were at, I think, 2.1 trillion. And so 700 billion has inflowed into the crypto space in the last week. So there's a little bit of movement coming through, man. A little bit of movement coming through. I do want to actually, going back, XRP is at $1.06, man. That means if you had $1,000, I think the total price would be about let me see. If I wanted 1,000. Yeah, $1,060, man, for 1,000 XRP tokens. I think that is a very, not financial advice, I think that is a very great place to be when it comes to the amount of crypto or XRP that you have. 1,000 is a great place to start. If you had $1,000, now would be the perfect time to buy. They were lower than that. They hit $1.02. I think that was Saturday. Not even. What day was that? Nah, we're not too high. Anyway, XRP extremely low right now, as well as Flare. You know how I feel about the Flare, man. But that's it for the crypto market cap, or for the crypto space for real. That is pretty straightforward with that, man. XRP looking crazy. Portfolio looking crazy. But yes, you got a lot of attention on the chip makers, man, right now. So the crypto space ain't getting all the shine that it should be. And their time is coming. So right now, what I'm doing, I don't know what you're doing, but what I'm doing is accumulating while I can, because when this bubble pops, right, there's going to be a lot of money that flows into the crypto market, and I don't really know when that is. I'm not going to give you a time on when that is, but when it does, I guarantee that you'll be hearing about it, man. I remember when Bitcoin hit 126, that was the talk of the town every day.
Every day
That was on the news, right?
You had people who don't even care about it.
You feel me?
I'm talking about some Bitcoin.
So now imagine the other markets where there's not a lot of coins that people hear. It's a very small group compared to the large group that knows about Bitcoin, that knows about XRP and a lot of the other altcoins. So
yeah, you got XRP 250% from its all-time high, inching up close to $4. So you're at
250%. That's a 3x almost. 2.5.
You emphasize you buy them at the discounts, man. You gotta buy during the downtimes to benefit from the highs, man.
Yep.
With that being said, man, if you're done with the crypto space, we got the webinar, right? We got the webinar to help you guys get started, investing, all this stuff.